there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. It's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes another 0-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 1 batter in, and the Cardinals will have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
He's set. Here it comes. There goes the runner. Lofted in the air out to right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. On to first, and they get the double play. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
No left fielder.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Rendon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. He's running. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Past battles with Scherzer. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ripped on the ground to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. Here comes the first pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This is line to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. At the plate, Howie Kendrick will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck. Line to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. Throwing to second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Batting 6.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Ryan Zimmerman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Cue shot here out towards short. Now it throw to second, and he can't get back in time. So the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off for St. Louis.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
No balls and a strike to count. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner, and they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fowler has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Fowler, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick, and then tried to emergency hack late.
Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Leading off the inning, Victor Robles, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Matt Scherzer.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Rip toward the gap in right. He's through first and hustling for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least two bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Eaton makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. In the dirt here. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the two. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Soto is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The catcher, number 4.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Up next for the Cardinals.
No balls and 1 strike.
Jose Martinez.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
That strikes puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Juan Soto. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Yan Gomes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will get a force out on the play. Oh, talk about stick-to-itiveness there. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Yan Gomes will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Nationals. Now playing second base.
Ready for another chance? Jack Flaherty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but